Alright then. So, thanks everyone for coming.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
hosting.
hosting, Shannon.
That's alright. Yeah, so this campaign is very loosely based off of Deltora Quest. Nick wanted a campaign that was actually in Deltora, or I can't remember. I think it was called whatever that land was called. He wanted it based in there, but I didn't want to base it in there. Wanted to make my own, but it's basically a similar
Speak for
story.
yourself, Shannon.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll start off with the history of Eloudra, which is 22 years ago, the people of Faristar sailed across the sea from a bare and mountain-filled land and built upon the land that they called Eloudra. And they built a city there called Siltora, which is right here. The young king Jackal made friends with the people of Eloudra. The Dredgetree elves from the forests, with their high treetops and hidden untouched valleys. The Juma, the blue-skinned and grey-eyed elves from the north. The rich and few Torrens, the gold-skinned red-eyed elves. The halflings, who stay hidden in their hills of plenty. And the dwarves who sailed like them from barren lands. Jacko soon found that the land was cursed by an evil called the Shadow. It only attacks during the day, covering the sun. No one has ever seen it in the darkness it casts. And in the darkness, attacks with many monsters and fiends. So later on, a bit later on, probably a few years, Jackal's brothers came over and his cousin, and they set out to destroy the Shadow with their large armies. But the Shadow hid from them, and they didn't see it in that time. But in those years, they found the 8 stones of Eloudra, which held great power. The people of Eloudra didn't like that Jacko had found these stones, and war broke out between them, lasting 5 long years. At the end of the 5 years, a new evil arose, Kilvara, a powerful sorceress. The people of Eloudra joined with Jacko once again, and stood together against her. But she was too strong and divided them and took the land of Eloudra and the stones along with them. For 8 years, Jacko has not heard from his brothers or the other cities and the other people of Eloudra. Oh yeah, I forgot to do bonds, but you guys can do it now. You can make bonds once you meet Nick's character, but I'm imagining that I'm imagining that, is it Vivi? Or it's Vivi, isn't it?
Vivi.
Yeah. So Vivi, Harkon, and Totem. I'm imagining you guys have already met in Haven, so you can do your bonds now. So Squid, you've done yours already.
I had a few, but I want to see Harkon, I have one that says, has tasted my blood and I theirs, and we are bound by it. Do you think that applies for the two of us, considering you're a barbarian?
I mean, Harkon's like open-minded, and he's looking for
Open-minded.
like
Yeah, he's into anything.
the thing is like the story behind his lore is he's abandoned his kind because they're closed in and shut everyone out. So he's exiled himself, and he went to Haven to look for people to party with. So party up with.
People to
Okay.
party down with.
Have we been out?
Yeah.
Have we been in a fight before together?
Yeah, we could see that happen. Maybe like Harkon's like showing you some of the forest, and then some monsters came down, and we had to fight together.
Okay, so maybe I showed you a secret right of the land. Do you think that's more applicable? Maybe,
But
yeah.
how do I make my avatar?
Sure. Oh, Nick, have you got your character sheet open?
And I could say for you, that
Yeah.
you
Okay,
share my
cool.
hunger for glory.
Yep.
Cool.
The earth will tremble at our casting. Yes, that's very good.
What is Shannon? How do I set my avatar?
You have to exit the game and then go to your settings in like.
You
the
can just
main
open a
menu.
new. You can just open a new tab. Get a
Yeah.
roll 20.
You can do that as well.
Just refresh once you've done that.
So Bray, that's Nick's character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't met him yet, so
No,
you
we
have to wait.
And Vivi, what? You're an elf wizard. Okay. So you don't get to weigh in on this, but you smell more like prey than a hunter to me.
Why is that?
Because he's got a huge hat. That's why.
Generally, I mean, even though I'm a druid and I tend to do a little bit of magic, that magic is not based on books and nerdiness. It's based on spirit, right? About heart and about
It's about force of nature.
yeah, and totem is quite strong, and my animal companion is quite strong, and just Vivi is not, and so it's a weakness that I see, and so Vivi smells more like prey than a hunter.
So, Vivi, Totem is keeping important secrets from you. Could the fact that he thinks that you're more like prey than a hunter be that important secret?
Possibly, I'll never know, maybe.
It could also be the secret that I shared with Harkon, the land.
Ooh.
Because I'm assuming Vivi, being a wizard, you're one to chase after, hidden knowledge and things like that.
Depends how old are the elves in this world. Or what is their lifespan?
Their lifespan's double of a human.
200 years, okay.
That's fairly short for elves.
Yeah, you're not from here though, so.
Well, aren't
you
the
can-
elves like slaves in this world, so they don't live that long?
Yeah. But he's not from this world, or she's not. You're a female character, I assume.
I'm a dude.
Okay.
No, I'm a man. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you can basically make whatever time span you want on your character because she's not actually from here.
Okay, good.
So Harkon is woefully misinformed about the world, and I will teach him all that I can. What makes you want to teach Harkon?
Silvano?
That's you.
Hello.
Distracted playing Planet Side. I see.
I don't know, he's a berserker, and Generally, they're just stupid.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hey, I'm allowed to be 5,000 years old.
I'll give you 200 years.
5,000. Anyway, I googled life expectancy of elves, and it says well over 6,000 years. So 5,000.
Yeah, of
Is-
Tolkien elves.
So, Mason, do you want to read out your bonds?
Vivi's ways are strange and confusing.
So is that because she's trying to constantly teach you stuff?
Hey.
Hey,
She is.
She shows babies weird things.
jeez.
She calls them books.
He calls them
Hey.
books.
Hey.
She,
It's a dude.
this female, is confused. Totem shares my hunger for glory. The earth will tremble at our parsing.
Yeah, and that's because you.
We are fought. Our blood has spilled on each other.
Yep. Alright then. And I need Vivi, Harkon, and Totem to roll 2d6 into the chat.
Oh, that's not working.
Yeah, there's no macro. Oh, there is a macro, Squid?
I made one for me.
Alright.
It's pretty bad rolls.
Here we go. The fucking start of me getting 1 and 2 in every single roll.
This, if you want to make a macro, just quickly, Shannon, that's the code to put in the Discord chat.
Okay, so I just put
go
that
to
in,
settings, and then right at the top, macros, add, and
Yeah.
you
and that'll work.
call it just R, and put in that code there. Yep.
Okay. That's easy.
And you have to make it available to us as well. If you scroll down the bottom.
Which one
Um,
do I put it into? The actions?
So yeah, the name is just R. The
Yep.
actions, put the code in, and then down the bottom there should be something about like available to, blah blah blah.
Visible
you
to
make-
players, optional.
Yeah, all players it should
Yeah,
be.
there we go. Okay, sweet. So that should work for everyone now. So Squid, you rolled the highest. Lucky
Yeah.
you.
That means you win.
You
No, I
win.
rolled the highest. Keep going.
You
You
win,
win a
Squid.
prize.
Do I win?
You get to be cursed.
Oh,
Which is funny because we had the other halfling that was in the group was cursed before, and now
No.
you're cursed.
He was a halfling druid.
Hmm.
How suspicious.
Alright, so how long have you been in Aloudra for, Totem?
all my life. Can I say that?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if you actually want to be there all your life, because yeah, there was a lot of slavery during that
Yeah.
5-year war.
Can I have gotten legally out of my slavery?
Yep.
Okay. My sister is still a slave, and I want to free her.
Yeah. Alright.
And I'm very angry about the fact that we were slaves, and generally that there are slaves.
Yeah. So, while you're a slave, have you always lived in Haven, or have you lived in other areas?
Somewhere where there was I need to be somewhere where my lion, and like where I could learn about the Whispering Plains or whatever.
Yeah. So the Whispering Plains was actually a place across the sea.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Are there halfling slaves there as well?
No. That's like Arabic land. They have a lot of large creatures. It's basically like a desert sort of land.
Okay, so maybe when we were young, maybe I was 12. My sister was maybe 8. We were sailing from that land to this, and shipwrecked, and woke on the shore, and we were both captured by slavers and sold in slavery into separate places. Fortunately, I was sold to some people who were a little more lenient. I won their favor, and therefore my freedom.
Okay. And you had your lion with you the whole time?
Yeah, he was a cub when we sailed, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, but before the people who bought you and bought you as a slave, the slavers that had you, they used you.
Awkward pause.
You already know where this is going anyway, Nick. They
Yes,
they
I
used
do.
you to trap this demon that was attacking Haven at one stage, and because you're a slave, you didn't get any choice in the matter, and they just put you in there, and you have this
Okay.
this like seal on your back.
So Naruto Fox type deal, right?
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah, and then they probably would have wanted to get rid of you after that, and that's when they would have sold you.
Okay. Is there any physical tell that this happened to me?
Yeah, so you have like a seal on your back that covers like most of your back with all these like markings and things.
Like a big tattoo sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hold on, I gotta put something in your sheet.
All right. Nobody, as much as I can help it, nobody ever sees me shirtless. I never want to show them to people.
The profile picture just says otherwise.
He's got no shirt.
Well, no, because that's
Damn squid, I'm just
how
putting
that's
that.
from Chris's campaign. That character.
Oops.
Secret roll 7. I can see your secret rolls.
All right. So, have you given me a playbook?
Yes. So it should be in there now. It's called
Do I
the
take it now,
Curse.
or
Yep.
do I take the move now? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I just put it in there. So once a day for 2 turns, you can call upon the monster within you and puts +2 into it. Oh, it's supposed to be
Broken.
either. Yeah. Hold on. I'll just tell you.
Straight.
There's a place called Fartra. I love that.
So strength, dex, charisma, or con.
Either strength, dex, charisma, or con.
Yep.
And is that +2 to the stat or the modifier?
Yeah, the modifier.
Wow.
OP. It's the most OP one.
Super OP.
Yeah. Because nobody wants to be cursed. Then everybody does. Alright, so you three, not Bray, hanging out in Haven. What do you guys reckon you're up to?
Hakon would be like, talking to the locals and like just trying to understand how society works and helping around the village and stuff, like chopping trees and.
Okay.
I think, if you're doing some kind of physical labor, I think I'm probably with you.
Yeah, this is. I should have mentioned it. This is later on, like sort of bit after sunset, so you guys are done for the day.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
Talking to the village elder.
Okay. And what are you talking to him about?
Just how he arrived here, because he's like asking his past, and they're like just talking about each other's past, pretty much.
Yeah.
How they
I
got
don't care
together.
about that. I don't care about that. So I'm across the street with my lion, feeding him a steak. It's just sitting down against a building
Okay.
within eye shot, but not earshot because I don't care.
I will be in a bar.
Oh yeah. Having a bit of
In
fun
the
in there.
tavern.
Just listening to what people are saying. Seeing if there's anything interesting going on.
There is not. There's a lot of drunk people. They get drunk pretty quick in this town. So yeah, it's just all rubbish what they're
Alright,
talking about.
can I do something? Just
Yeah? What do you want to do?
alright, just because I'm getting bored in the bar, I want to cast Cause Fear on one of the drunk people on the mug of liquor.
Alright.
And before 1-1.
Do I roll 2d4?
Yeah.
Or
Um,
2d6?
2d6, yeah.
Let's use the hashtag.
Plus
Yeah.
intelligence.
Yeah, plus your intelligence.
There's the one!
Alright.
Partial.
Hmm. So, does a partial still mean it goes off, Squid? I'm not familiar with
Yeah,
spells.
but he has to pick one of the options in his cast a spell move.
Okay.
It gives on a 7 to 9 the spell is cast, but choose one, and then it's got a list of things.
Alright, so I'll just read them out. You draw unwelcome attention to yourself in a spot. The GM will tell you how. The spell disturbs the fabric of reality as it is cast. Take -1 ongoing to cast a spell until the next time you prepare your spells. After it is cast, the spell is forgotten. You cannot cast the spell again until you prepare your spells. Yeah, so you have to choose one of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the second one, because it's just easy to prepare a spell.
Okay. So -1 to ongoing then.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so yeah, you cast a spell on the bottle and then you know, the bartender's still pouring it out, and then all of a sudden these people just start screaming after they take a sip. They're all falling off their chairs, and all the other drunk people that aren't screaming just don't know what's going on, and they just start freaking out, and before you know it, the whole bar's in an uproar. Harkon and Totem, you can probably hear this as well, because it's a full night at the inn.
Yep.
Militia! Get the militia! And then he starts rushing to the scene.
Okay.
Ease up. We don't need militia. Time is calm.
Harkon's used to the woods, alright? It's different for him.
Alright, so you guys get to the bar and there's just a whole bunch of screaming. People are throwing drinks. VV, you probably know what's going on, so you're probably sitting there quite calmly.
Laughing.
Yeah, so you can see, or as you enter, you just see VV just sitting there calmly, and everybody else is just doing their nut. And there's a couple of people who have started just like fist fighting each other, and other people are just throwing their like glass bottles and breaking them and flipping over tables and stuff.
Harkon rushes to Vivi and goes, Vivi, what's going on?
Do we know one another?
Yeah, you guys would know each other.
Met
Okay.
each other.
All right. So yeah, I see that you're sitting calmly and I know what's up, and so I just literally turn around and walk out the bar because I know I know what's going on.
And I'm just like talking. Some guy is too drunk, obviously. Seems to have not been able to hold his liquor.
The people here are strange.
Alright, so Totem, over this uproar, you can see a massive amount of smoke coming from over the wall in Ezra Forest.
Massive amount of smoke coming up over Ezra Forest. Where's Ezra Forest?
So
Okay, so just on the
you're
side of
there, and
town.
then, yeah, it's around
Um,
around this area. You'd have to guess that there's a massive amount of smoke rising from there.
all right, I need to deal with that. I'm going back in the tavern and I'm gonna get Vivian Harkon's attention. And say there's a fire in the forest. We need to go.
Vivian?
In the forest. Food
Yeah,
source.
Ezra Forest. I can see the smoke from here. Come on, we need to alert the guard and we need to go.
You let the
Oh,
guards all head
yes,
us straight
yes.
away.
I didn't hear either of those.
No.
Silvano, what'd you say?
Yes.
Alright, coming.
He's just still
Looking-
sitting there.
I don't even care. I'm mounting up and running out of there. I'm gonna swing by I don't know, some town guard or something pointed out as I'm running, but I'm going out the town gate. I'm running towards it.
Yeah, you hop on the back of your lion and just start riding off.
Yep.
Harkon and Vivi, do you follow?
I'll
Yeah,
be
that
getting up
comes-
and brushing myself up.
Harkon's charging behind.
Alright, so as expected, Vivi's a bit behind you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, Totem, you get to the gate first and you can see the flames, like just a little bit lighting up the night.
Are they close to the town? And also, is there a town wall?
There is a town wall.
What's it made of?
It's made of stone.
Okay. And is it close to the town? The fires?
No, it seems yeah, it seems far enough away for now that it's fine.
All right. Instead of going out the gate, I want to run up the stairs, like onto the wall, and check it out from the top of the wall.
Alright, yeah, you run up there on the back of your lion. What's your lion's name, by the way?
Chadwa.
What?
Kind of awkward to say.
I'm gonna call it Char.
It's called Chubby? Chubby the lion?
Chadwa.
Oh.
Who's picking them up?
Obviously, I've cancelled the Course Fear spell.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's still just brawling in there though.
They're all drunk now.
Yeah. Yeah, so on top of the wall you can see the flames like about here, like reasonably close to the town.
Yep.
And yeah, the whole forest in that sort of section looks like it's caught alight somehow, and there's just like a massive amount of forest burning.
Can I use Detect Magic?
You're not there yet. Yeah, Harkon, you get there, and what do you do once you're at the gate?
He just stares at the forest. 'Cause he's never seen anything like this before.
I've never seen a forest before.
Yeah, that's
I live
actually
right
the
next to it.
forest that you would be from as well.
Yeah, I meant the fire. He's never seen the
Yeah,
fire.
I know.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about a forest fire, really, is there?
No.
I attack it with my axe.